Mike DEWHIRST, first and foremost, congratulations, Copa Shell champion. Sounds good.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's what we aim to do this year. No, can't take anything for granted at the start of the year, but we really pushed and worked hard, and it happened. So that's fantastic. It's a competitive series. They're really quick cars, but the cars are very drivable. You can get around a circuit in them, and you can have a good time. The good thing about the Ferrari Challenge is everybody's in equal cars. If you're quicker, it's because you're quicker, not because your car's quicker. And in some series where there's different cars and different classes, you're never quite sure where you are as a driver. But here, and that is satisfying to know where you are. You can really rate how the season's going when you look at that.
You've had competition throughout the season. Peter Hunter this year, who is a completely different character to you, he's done some chasing and he's got close at times, Mike.
Yeah. I mean, he's a transformed driver this year. He's taken a much more serious approach to it, and he's really worked on his driving, and he's come along leaps and bounds, which has put some pressure on from time to time. I've enjoyed racing against him. It's been really clean, which at the start of the season I was a bit nervous that there might be some a bit more boisterous racing, but no, he's really done a good job and made it an absolute pleasure. And the whole series is supportive. All the other drivers are supportive. If you have a problem and you talk to someone else, they'll go, well, maybe you should go around that corner in fifth gear, or maybe you should clip that curb but not clip that curb. So there's a lot of support around, a lot of camaraderie. So and then the whole surround with the hospitality and everything else, and just the way it's all organised makes it a pleasure.
Which of the rounds has stuck out for you as being the absolute standout, and why?
I'd have to say that was Donington. I had a clean sweep, took all the points from Donington. So that really what set me up for this weekend for the championship win. I'd say beating Paul Simerson at Alton Park on the last lap. That was an awesome move, and that was a fantastic race. And then at Brands, I had put it on pole, but had an off on one of the flying laps and destroyed the tyres. So I had to start on the previous day's race tyres, so used tyres. So holding onto pole and being a mobile roadblock for half an hour, that was a really challenging, but that was a really great win as well. So two fantastic wins there, and then but I say Donington swung it.
My final question, you are 2025 champion. Quite clearly you're going to come and defend that championship next year, aren't you, Mike DEWHIRST?
Well, certainly I'd like to. I think I'm not quite sure how the rules work, but I think if you win Copa Shell, you have to go into the Pirelli class. I think, I've been third on the grid a few times, so I've been up there with the Pirelli runners, a little bit off the pace of the ultimate pace. But, there's a second to find over the winter. If I can find that second, then, why not? It'll be competitive, won't it?